Hi, this is Desiree from Beyond Leadership Coaching. Today I'm going to talk about how to promote excellence in 3 steps. I've recently written a blog post about that, but I know that many of you prefer watching videos over reading blogs, which is totally fine. So, to start off with, I thought I'll show you my first ever painting creation that I've ever done. So, not to boast or anything, but isn't that beautiful, right? So what I did was actually for the first time ever, I attended a painting class just for an hour, and I just painted this from a little draft. Obviously, it's not didn't come up with that myself, but that's when I really struggled with my perfectionism. So when I first started that, I just thought, oh, okay, this is how I want it to look like, and this is how it's got to be. So I had certain expectations how it needs to look like. But as I was painting and as I was trying to mix the colors and everything, I was struggling because I haven't done it before. So my expectations were quite here, while I was not necessarily able to actually meet those expectations. Obviously, there was a bit of frustration involved. The teacher of the painting class was very patient with me, was very good. And what I decided then, I was like, I'm just going to do my best, right? That's what excellence is all about. It's about giving your best. It's not about perfection. It is about to have realistic expectations and to give your best in that, right? So I want to share with you today 3 steps on how to promote excellence as a leader amongst your team. Because we're talking about leadership, it is so important that we have a culture of excellence in our teams. Because if we're having a culture of perfectionism, we're struggling. We're damaging people, we are damaging teams, we are, we're hurting more than we're actually doing good. So what I want to really encourage you today to promote excellence in your team, not perfectionism. And number 1, it starts with yourself. Set an example and work hard. Become the best version of yourself and encourage so that you can then set the example and be the ones that people look up to, because people look up to you. If you're a leader, if you're a manager, people are looking up to you. And if you're not meeting the expectations that you're setting for others, they won't likely meet those expectations themselves. So number 1, set an example, work hard to become the best version of yourself. Number 2, communicate your expectations clearly. Yes, we can challenge and push people, but if we don't allow them to be their best version of themselves, it gets really frustrating. So we need to encourage people to actually find creative ways to give their best, because they all have unique talents and gifts. So if we want the best out of our team, if we want to promote excellence, we need to communicate clearly. That's number 2. Number 3 is to follow up and actually give feedback, give constructive feedback. It's not just about giving feedback when something goes wrong, but actually encouraging people and really cheering them on, believing in themselves more than they believe in themselves, because that is often the case. People believe less in themselves, and we can cheer them up, we can cheer them on, and really encourage them to become the best version of ourselves. So number 1, again, it's set an example, be the best version of yourself. Number 2, communicate clearly your expectations and let your team members find creative ways to be the best of themselves. And number 3, follow up and give constructive feedback so that they know where they're at and that you can cheer them on and encourage them to be the best version of themselves. I know I've repeated myself, but I really believe that is going to help you to become a more efficient leader, to have a spirit of excellence, to have a culture where excellence is priority, not perfection, because perfection is only damaging, can damage whole organizations. So I hope this has helped you today. Please sign up to my email list. Please like my Facebook page. Of course, I'd love to hear from you, and maybe there is something I can help you with. I'm really passionate about leading people, helping people to lead people well. So please contact me if you have any questions or if there's any challenge that I can help you with. I'm Desiree from Beyond Leadership Coaching, and it's a pleasure talking to you today. Thank you.